Okay, hello. This is a little bit of an impromptu live stream. I was gonna make a short, but then I was like, maybe I'll just do a live stream. And probably no one is gonna watch this until after the fact, which is fine. But um, I am currently on the NYRB website and I'm about to put in my order. They're doing a sale right now, um, which one of my lovely subscribers alerted me to earlier this year. I was like, I really want to get into the NYRB, and they said that you should wait because they do a sale, and the sale went live. So here I am. Unfortunately, I waited a little too long to put in my order because two of the books that I was most excited about, Chess Story by Stefan Zweig and what was the other one? Abigail by Magda Szabo have already sold out. So the two books that I was most excited to read have sold out. I really want to read Abigail. I might just buy the ebook for that because I want to read it that bad. Oh, hello. Hi, Learning to Love Books. How's it going? Hello, Alex It is Black Friday. I don't, was it for Black Friday? It's a little early for that. Because it's ending tonight, by the way. If anyone wants to take advantage of this sale, it's ending tonight. So you have to sort of put your order in a little quickly. And apparently things sell out. I've never heard of books selling out before this. So, yeah. So because Chess Story sold out, I still wanted to read some Stefan Zweig. I am going to be buying Confusion. This seems like I feel like fans of Stoner would really enjoy this. I haven't read Stoner. That'll come up later in this pre-book haul. But Confusion is about a sort of layabout kid who gets sent to a sort of sleepy provincial town, to a university there, and he listens to a brilliant lecture which awakens in him a wild passion for learning, as well as a particularly intense fascination with the graying professor who gave the talk. I don't know. Sounds interesting. And he also, apparently, this graying professor has a much younger wife. So I feel like we can see where this is going to go. I don't know. Sounds interesting. Because I can't read Chess Story, I'll read that one instead. Since I can't read Abigail by Magda Szabo, I'm going to be picking up Isa's Ballad. This is the only Magda Szabo that is not sold out, by the way, um, unfortunately. But I don't know. This one sounds good too. It's about a tumultuous relationship between a mother and daughter. Takes place in like World War II time period. And yeah, sounds interesting. Magda Szabo is a Hungarian author. I don't know if I've ever read any Hungarian authors, but the Nobel Prize went to a Hungarian author this year. So sounds cool. Speaking of tumultuous relationships between mothers and daughters, the next book in my cart is My Phantoms by Gwendolyn Riley. Also, maybe I should be showing you all the covers while I'm doing this. Can you even see that? I don't know. My Phantoms by Gwendolyn Riley. This was not part of their NYRB classic section. This is like books that are actually like written in the past decade. This one came out in 2022, and it's also about a tumultuous relationship between a mother and daughter. Maybe I'll read this and Issa's Ballad back to back in case I really want like a a good time. But this it says brings humor, subtlety, and a new life to the difficult terrain of mothers and daughters. So sounds exciting. I added The Other House by Henry James to the cart. I've never read any Henry James, but he wrote The Bostonians and The Turn of the Screw, so sounds cool. This one sounds interesting as well. It's three women seek to secure the affections of one man, while he in turn tries to satisfy them all. I'm sure this is going to end wonderfully for this guy, but sounds very entertaining. All right. Next up, we have Blue Lard by Vladimir Sorokin. I don't know anything about Vladimir Sorokin, but there's a booktuber who I watch on YouTube occasionally who talks a lot about Vladimir Sorokin, and this one sounds insane. It actually sounds kind of unpleasant. Blue Lard is what's left after the towering masterpieces of Russian literature have been blown to smithereens. The most graphic, shocking, controversial, and celebrated book to be published in Russia since the end of communism. Sounds cool. I'm going to get The Chrysalids by John Wyndham. Great cover, by the way. This is also science fiction. I believe Blue Lard was also science fiction. I guess I was just surprised to see science fiction in the NYRB catalog at all. So I picked this up, but this one is about the future after a devastating global nuclear war. David, the young hero of the novel, lives. Oh, can no one hear me? Okay. Hello, Flower Pixel. Are you talking about The Chrysalids? Okay. Okay. That was scary. I was like, have I been just talking to myself for the last 5 minutes? Thanks, Andy. Thanks for giving me a heart attack. But yeah, The Chrysalid sounds really good. Where was I saying? Oh yeah, it's about, future global nuclear war, etc. Sounds good. I just read The Wild Shore by Kim Stanley Robinson, which was also a post-apocalyptic, post-nuclear war novel. A little bit more optimistic than The Chrysalids, but yeah, I just really like the cover for this as well. All right. So speaking of stoner, which I feel like you can't talk about the NYRB without talking about stoner, I am going to get Nothing But the Night by John Williams. And because I haven't read stoner, John Williams is such a popular author. I feel like if I'm going to start with him, I might as well start at the beginning and work my way through his bibliography in that way. That's something I've always wanted to do with an author, is like start at the very beginning of their work and work my way through. So I'm not going to get stoner because I'm special, and I'm going to get Nothing But the Night by John Williams, and we'll see how that goes. I actually don't know what this is about. I just got it because John Williams is popular. Arthur Maxley is a young man at the end of his emotional rope. Having dropped out of college, he's holed up in a big city hotel, living off an allowance from his family, feeling nothing but alone and doing nothing but drinking to forget it. Hell yeah. I love depressing books, so this sounds amazing to me. Andy says, what are YouTube friends for except to give panic attacks? That is so true. All right, and that brings me to my final book in my cart, which I added. Well, I added some other books, but I mostly just needed this amount of books to have enough to qualify for free shipping, because why would I ever pay for free shipping? But the last one is My Death by Lisa Tuttle. Lisa Tuttle wrote Windhaven by George R.R. Martin, or Lisa Tuttle wrote Windhaven with George R.R. Martin, which is a book that I've been recommended by Jimmy, and Joanna read it, and a lot of people on BookTube seem to really love that book. So I was really interested to see Lisa Tuttle show up in the NYRB, and I wanted to read this. I have no idea what this is going to be about, but yeah, I'm excited to see where all of these books take me. If anyone else is reading or planning to buy anything from the NYRB sale, let me know in the comments down below, or if you're in the chat right now. But yeah, thanks for watching this impromptu stream. I will see you another time. All right, bye y'all.